Have you ever woken up, looked at your English books, and just felt heavy? You try to speak, but the words get stuck in your throat. You listen, but the sounds move too fast. You feel like you are walking through mud, moving slower and slower, while everyone else seems to be running past you. It is a lonely feeling. It makes you want to quit. But what if I told you that this heaviness is not a sign of failure? What if I told you that this struggle is actually the most important part of your success? If you are ready to stop fighting yourself and start falling in love with the process of learning, you are in the right place. Take a deep breath. Let's begin. Hello, my friends. I am so grateful that you have chosen to spend this time with me. Whether you are listening on your commute, washing the dishes, or relaxing before bed, I am happy you are here. Today, we are going to have a very honest conversation. We aren't going to talk about complex grammar rules or memorizing long lists of vocabulary. Instead, we are going to talk about the engine that keeps your English learning moving forward. We are going to talk about motivation. Learning a language is a long road. It is not a sprint. It is a marathon. And in this video, I want to be your running partner. I want to help you understand how to stay strong when you feel weak. I want to show you how to keep moving when you want to stop. Throughout this session, I am going to speak slowly and clearly. I am doing this on purpose. I want you to relax. I want you to understand every word without stress. And more importantly, I want you to practice with me. We are going to use a technique called shadowing. This is a very simple but powerful tool. It works like this. I will say a sentence. You listen to the rhythm, the intonation, and the pronunciation. Then you repeat it. You can say it out loud, or you can say it quietly in your mind. This is how you bridge the gap between knowing English and speaking English. So, are you ready? Let's take a moment. Clear your mind. Forget about your stress, and let's start this journey together. Let's be honest with each other. Learning English is difficult. It is one of the bravest things you can do as an adult. When we are children, we learn without thinking. But as adults, we have fears. We have busy lives. We have exhaustion. It is completely normal to feel tired. It is completely normal to feel slow. Sometimes you might look at your progress and think, I am not moving. You might feel like you are standing still. But I want you to know something very important. You are not alone in this feeling. Every single person who has ever mastered a second language has felt exactly what you are feeling right now. Think of learning English like climbing a massive mountain. When you are at the bottom looking up, the top seems so far away. It looks impossible. As you start climbing, your legs get tired. The air gets thin. Sometimes the fog rolls in and you cannot see where you are going. On those days, you don't need to run up the mountain. You don't need to jump. You just need to take one small step, and then another, and then another. If you are having a bad day, that is just part of the weather on the mountain. It will pass. On good days, enjoy the view. Enjoy how much you have learned. On bad days, just focus on your feet. Just focus on the next step. You are not failing. You are climbing, and climbing is hard work. But the view from the top? It is worth every single step. Now, let's talk about how to keep climbing when you have no energy. How do we stay motivated when we are exhausted? The biggest mistake many learners make is thinking they need to do big things. They think, I need to study for 1 hour, or I need to memorize 50 words today. When you are tired, a 1-hour study session feels like a punishment. It feels like a heavy weight. So, what happens? You procrastinate. You don't do it, and then you feel guilty. Here's the secret. Do just a little. You don't need to study for an hour. You don't need to complete a whole chapter. Just do 5 minutes. 5 minutes is better than 0 minutes. 1 minute is better than nothing. This is about building a habit, not about intensity. On your hardest days, give yourself permission to do the bare minimum. Read one short paragraph. Listen to one song in English. Write one sentence in your journal. Repeat one phrase in the shower. If you can do this, you keep the momentum alive. It's like keeping a small fire burning. You don't need a bonfire every day, you just need to keep the coals warm. So, repeat after me. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to show up. When you lower the bar, you make it easy to win. And when you win, you feel good. And when you feel good, you want to do it again tomorrow. Let's dig deeper. Why are you doing this? Why are you putting yourself through this challenge? Motivation is not magic. It doesn't just fall from the sky. Motivation comes from having a reason. Your reason is your fuel. Without fuel, the car will not move. Ask yourself right now, why do I want to learn English? Is it for your career? Do you want a better job to support your family? Is it for travel? Do you dream of walking the streets of London or ordering coffee in New York? Or is it just for you? Is it to prove to yourself that you can do hard things? Your reason matters. Your reason is personal. When you feel like quitting, you must remember your why. Write it down on a piece of paper. Stick it to your mirror. Put it on your phone screen. I am learning English because I want to see the world. I am learning English because I want to understand movies. When the grammar gets hard, when the vocabulary is confusing, look at your reason. It will give you the strength to push through the frustration. Your why is the light in the fog. It guides you when you are lost.
Strategy 3. Make it easy. We often wait for the perfect time to study. We think, I will study when the house is quiet, or I will study when I have energy. But life is busy. The perfect time never comes. If you wait for the perfect moment, you will wait forever. Instead of waiting, we need to make it easy. If you want to drink more water, you put a water bottle on your desk, right? If you want to learn English, you must put English in your path. Put your English book on your pillow so you see it before bed. Download an English podcast to your phone so it is ready for your walk. Change the language on your phone to English. Remove the friction. Don't make your brain work hard just to start studying. Make starting the easiest part of your day. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Tell yourself, I can do anything for 10 minutes. Usually, once you start, you will want to keep going. But the goal is just to start. Strategy 4. Be kind to yourself. This is perhaps the most important point I will make today. You must be kind to yourself. We are often our own worst enemies. We say things to ourselves that we would never say to a friend. We say, I am so slow. We say, I sound stupid. We say, I will never get this right. Imagine if a baby was learning to walk, and every time they fell down, you said, you were so bad at walking, you should just give up. That would be terrible. You would never do that. You would say, get up, you can do it, good try. You need to be that voice for yourself. You are growing, you are learning, you are essentially building a new brain. That takes energy and patience. When you make a mistake, don't get angry, get curious. Don't say, I'm bad at English. Say, I am learning English. Don't say, I always make mistakes. Say, I'm trying something difficult, and mistakes are how I learn. You deserve kindness. You deserve patience. Be your own best friend on this journey. Strategy 5. Celebrate the small wins. We often look for big victories. We want to pass the big exam or give a perfect speech. But happiness is found in the small wins. How to stay motivated to learn English comes down to noticing the little things. Did you listen to a podcast today? That is a win. Did you learn one new word? That is a win. Did you understand a joke in a movie? That is a huge win. These moments are precious. They are evidence that your hard work is paying off. Maybe you spoke to someone for 30 seconds. Maybe your grammar wasn't perfect, but they understood you. That is a victory. Smile about it. Feel good about it. You don't need a certificate to tell you that you are improving. You can feel it. It's in those quiet moments when a word comes to your mind instantly without translating it from your native language. That is magic. That is progress. The transformation, your future. As we move toward the end of our session, I want you to think about the bigger picture. English is more than just a subject in school. It is a tool that unlocks the world. Today, over 1.5 billion people speak English. When you learn this language, you are unlocking the ability to connect with 1.5 billion souls. You are giving yourself the power to understand news from the other side of the planet. You are giving yourself the chance to work in international companies. You are giving yourself the freedom to travel without fear. Think about the version of you in the future, the you who can speak fluently, the you who walks with confidence. That person is waiting for you. Every step you take today brings you closer to that person. You are building a bridge to a new life. It might be a slow process. You might lay one brick at a time, but eventually you will walk across that bridge. Conclusion and call to action. My friends, we have covered so much ground today. We talked about shadowing, we talked about micro habits, we talked about kindness and the power of why. If you take only one thing from this video, let it be this: do not stop. Go slowly if you must, rest if you need to, but do not quit. You are capable of more than you know. You are smarter than you think, and you are improving every single day, even when you cannot see it. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey today. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your trust. If this video helped you feel a little lighter, a little more hopeful, or a little more motivated, please consider supporting the channel. Go ahead and hit that like button. It helps us reach more learners like you. And make sure to subscribe to English Glow so you never miss a moment of motivation. I'm proud of you. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep glowing. I will see you in the next video.